It's me trying to get one.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, ugh. Uh-oh.
Those are old people noises.
Am I making old people noises?
That's a whole thing. I've been trying really hard not to make them lately, but I do.
I think it's okay to make old people noises.
But that was a thing Raquel Welch said. They asked her, how do you look so sexy? Like, how do you say sexy? She said,
I don't make old people.
Don't fart in front of your lover.
Done.
And don't make old people noises.
Oh. Well.
I'm failing on both
to
of
old
those.
people noises.
Yeah, and farting.
All you.
All me.
Hello. So tonight we are graced with the presence of Laurel Canyon Spirits Blackheart. And Steve's going to tell you what Blackheart is.
I am going to tell you a little bit about this. I don't know if you can see up over my shoulder, there's another bottle. So this is the, this one's aged in a bourbon barrel, which is awesome. The original Blackheart was not, which is also delicious. The coolest thing about tonight.
I'm trying to see it. You keep talking, I'm going to see it.
Yeah. You can't reset.
I got a plan. Just talk.
So tonight's awesome because it's locally made, which is great. Not just California, but right here in LA, in Laurel Canyon. You're going to stand on that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you break it, Kindman's going to flip out.
I'm not going to break anything. It's a tree stump.
Okay.
Don't worry.
But not only is it local and not only is it delicious, but it's made by very close friends of ours.
Top shelf.
Top shelf. So there's a fun little story here with this. So it's Tammy and Nathan and Brian and Dana, who are good friends. Kindman used to work with them in a different capacity in music. And every holiday period, Brian would whip up a batch of this stuff and flip everybody out. And so each year, people got super excited to get the drink until finally it was overwhelming. Where it was like, dude, what are you doing? You got to make this shit. Put it in bottles, sell it. It's amazing. So they started Laurel Canyon Spirits. They've got these two drinks and White Heart, which is a delicious vodka.
Yeah. So this one came first. First baby was the coffee liqueur, and they were making that with a corn-based vodka, like another popular corn-based vodka that shall not be named. And once this was a hit, they started selling just the vodka, which is called White Heart. So you can make like a full Laurel Canyon White Russian. And then they had time to barrel age this guy. And that's what we're drinking tonight.
Which is insane.
So we have
in a good way.
Just the Blackheart, neat, to like give it a little taste and tell you what it's like. And then I'll get into the rest. So how do you rate this as a coffee liqueur?
Oh, I mean, it's a 10. Like I fucking love this. I've loved it for so many years.
Would this replace your morning cup?
Yeah.
Has it already?
It's always been a night drink for me.
It does have caffeine.
I mean, you could
Does it fuck you up? Because it has a bit of caffeine.
If I'm so highly ADD that it
helps you sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just,
yeah.
You know.
So if you're looking for an ADHD nightcap, this is it.
I mean, it really is incredibly good. It reminds me so much of the early batches, but now it's like really honed in.
I remember.
And it's got a strong coffee. It's definitely got a strong coffee note.
Oh, it's like espresso.
Yeah.
It's like really quality espresso. I remember drinking the original when it first came out, and there's a difference between this one and barrel age.
Mm-hmm.
This is like rounder.
Is it caramel?
Caramelly, oaky.
That is. Oh, Alice is now in the room.
Cat's here.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear. I smell or taste. I'm okay. Alice threw me. The fucking obese cat yelling at us threw me a little bit. It's got definitely like a caramel thing going on, which is delicious.
Yeah. So my thing with coffee liqueurs is I dig them. I like them a lot. They seem limited to me in what you can do with them. Like most people make a White Russian or they make an espresso martini. And if you don't want a ton of dairy or you don't want to you don't like mixing liquor and dairy and you're trying not to drink coffee at night, I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Well,
so we have different things.
Four
also,
options.
okay, so there are all of these cocktail trends happening. Like the espresso martini was a big thing, and now there's another thing that we're not going to talk about because it doesn't have anything to do with coffee. But I think maybe it's like a response to the espresso martini coming back. There's also a drink called a mind eraser that's more popular now. Do you know what a mind eraser is?
I don't.
I had my first mind eraser as a wee child.
Is that okay, or is that?
No, of course not.
Totally not okay.
A White Russian is. What are the ingredients in a White Russian? No.
Don't ask me. It's what the Big Lebowski did.
Okay.
That's all I
White
know.
Russian is a coffee liqueur, half and half, something dairy, whatever, and vodka. So a mind eraser is the coffee liqueur, vodka, and soda water.
Oh.
So it's a vegan. Maybe that's why it's popular.
Interesting.
Vegan.
Is it
option?
only popular in Northeast LA?
Highly likely. Also, like Brooklyn
Which is
and Portland.
which is the same, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I made these ahead of time. They don't have ice in them because I didn't want them to get watered down. So let me get you a little ice.
We're gonna rock the ice.
Yeah.
So we've got. You can keep talking. We've got it straight, neat, delicious. And then, are you gonna introduce each drink?
Yeah.
Wait, I put ice in the bucket, girl.
I used all of it to make the drinks,
okay,
fool.
all right.
Okay.
She just said fool. She just called me fool.
So we're gonna drink these into out. So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3.
It's like hot
Also-
wings.
I know. There's also a time-lapse video of the cocktail makings.
That will be posted.
Yeah. And if you want the recipe, you can have the recipe.
This is riveting footage.
How many people have we lost?
All.
Everybody? Everybody's fucking gone? Whatever. This is your time to chime in and ask some questions about real estate while I fill up glasses with ice.
And break my shit.
Sorry about that. I'll fix it.
Okay, so now we have ice
Okay.
in all 3 of the drinks.
We're
We're gonna
starting
go
on the
in
inside.
to out.
Into out.
Okay.
Okay, so drink number 1. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Is anybody asking anything?
No, not yet.
You know what? I'm gonna cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Yeah.
But also cheers to Tammy, Nathan, Brian, and Dana.
Yes.
Because you guys are the fucking coolest people I know, and you did this. You put it together and you worked hard, and it's commendable and
It's worth
delicious. And fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No, that's amazing. What's that?
So this is rye, whiskey,
Yep.
cognac, and the black heart, the barrel-aged black heart. Equal parts. The other thing with coffee liqueur, as delicious as it is, sometimes you put it in stuff and it's the only thing that you can taste. So I was trying
not
to
now.
make something where there's like a hint of
Yeah.
coffee, but it's not just straight.
Yeah, this toned it down for sure. And what do we have? A lemon rind in there?
There's a little, yeah, twist of lemon in there.
Mhm.
Now I'm not committed to these garnishes. It was to help us keep track of what each drink is. Help me keep track.
Well, this is good.
Yeah.
The drink has a lot of alcohol in it.
Oh, you know what would be good is to palate cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
A little palate cleanse with
the straight.
Straight.
Cheers to you.
Did you know
I
that
didn't.
when you're testing?
I did not know. I can tell you right now. I didn't know.
Well, I did it for you,
Oh,
but in the past.
over my head, yeah.
In the past. So when you're testing scents and like trying to make scent decisions, you cleanse your nasal palate by smelling coffee beans because
I
that
recall.
clears your palate.
That's how we came up with number 3.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm gonna smell it. Okay.
drink number 2.
So just once again, rye,
Rye,
Cognac. black heart.
black heart.
Equal parts.
Equal parts.
Lemon rind.
Stirred, not shaken, over ice. Strained over ice.
Yum.
Okay. Number 2.
Cheers. Got a little more black heart in this one. A little bit. What's going on?
So there isn't more black heart in this one. there's just a little bit less of something else. It's the same amount of Blackheart.
Okay.
This is the Blackheart, a pretty solid bourbon,
Okay.
those two in equal parts, and then half a part of triple sec.
Oh. Okay.
So it's a little breakfasty because you got your coffee and your orange.
Mm-hmm. And there's an orange in there. Oh no, there isn't.
There's a twist of
there
orange
is.
in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So it's the orange and the triple sec.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Dana's here now. So now we're gonna be
Oh, Dana.
we have
Delicious.
to be on our best behavior. I hope you approve of these cocktails.
We already told everyone how awesome you guys are.
Yeah.
And the drink.
Dana, do you ever mix this with like bourbon and triple sec or something fancy?
I'll bet you she drinks it straight.
Straight.
Yeah,
It's good
I mean,
straight.
I would think so, but let's see. See what she says. Okay, so this one is whiskey.
1 ounce bourbon, 1 ounce Blackheart barrel aged, half ounce triple sec.
Triple sec. Yep. Okay.
Good for breakfast.
Definitely got a citrusy vibe going on. Okay.
Palate cleanse.
Cleanse with the straight.
Whoop. It's hot in here.
It is fucking hot.
I always thought it was hot in here because Kaiman ran cold and so you would keep it warm.
No.
It's just hot.
It's just hot. Today was hot. This room's hot.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually got the air conditioning on in the house, but it's very hot.
Oh, damn.
Are we going straight? I mean, we're gonna get drunk quick.
I think that's the point.
Ooh.
Yes, we have lots of mixed cocktail. There's a lot of other mixed cocktail recipes that are Laurel Canyon approved on laurelcanyonspirits.com.
Yep. laurelcanyonspirits.com.
I just made stuff up.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I like making stuff up, but the actual recipes are there.
Next.
Yeah, next.
Okay.
Hold on, slow down. I'm like, it's hot in here,
this is
but my brain just got like,
This is a 20-minute show. You have 7 minutes left.
mm-mm.
No?
We're gonna talk until people are sick of
Just
us.
yappy yappy.
Yep.
Ah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Here we go.
Jesus.
Double fisting.
Well, it's water.
Tell us. Oh, we drink this and then
Take
we
a
talk
sip.
about it.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
see.
Okay. Interesting. What's going on there?
This is a dark aged rum, the Blackheart,
Yep. You got the
And-
rum for sure.
Montenegro Amaro.
Oh, so Amaro, rum, Blackheart.
Mm-hmm.
Ice. Oh, and the cherry.
And a little fancy cherry.
Little gourmet
Yeah.
fancy cherry.
The cherry, I don't know if this is adding anything. Again, just to keep track.
Do we
of
eat it?
What you can eat it if you want.
That's
So-
really good.
Of the three, what are you leaning toward?
The last one.
Me too.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the herbal.
But I have to confess, I like it straight.
Yeah, that's straight is number one.
Yeah, for
Doesn't
sure.
need anything. Over ice in a protein smoothie in the morning.
Sure.
Vanilla protein and Blackheart.
It's really good. But yeah, I like it straight the best. But number 3, for sure.
Danny prefers number 2. He likes the breakfast blend.
Interesting. So speaking of Danny.
Yeah.
Should we be less nevishy?
We're not talking about
We're not talking about it? Okay. I mean, can't we talk about it? We don't want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. Okay, Dana's saying something.
Yeah, it's great in the morning and coffee.
I like making stuff up too. Yeah, and it is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know what? Okay.
But
so-
good strong, but not like off-putting strong. Honestly,
No.
some drinks I have are like fucking
No,
not
it's like
cool.
it's
No, it's-
thick,
it's
and you can
beautiful.
see like there's a little bit of settlement in the bottle, and you got to shake it up before you put it in something. I like that. It's like homemadey.
Totally.
Do you ever drink Irish coffees? Like a hot Irish coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that like a holiday thing? Or
Yeah,
is it
holiday.
Holiday.
Cold weather.
I like the concept of an Irish coffee. I don't really like rum. Like, I don't like the dairy. But they make like all these almond milk based Baileys now. I don't like the whiskey it's like watery. You know, it takes away that like nice coffee body. It starts to get like watery and a little curdly. But if you do this and just like supplement the coffee flavor and coffee body,
that would do it.
That'd be great.
What's your egg?
Tastes good, but we'll get you later.
No hangover though.
Yeah, because it's like a super clean base spirit. Although,
I'm with you. We'll talk in the morning.
Yeah, I'm of the school of thought that you have enough of anything, you have a hangover.
Yeah.
After the last one of these, Steve had a hangover from cheese. Cheese had a real bad cheese hangover.
Yeah, that's like a whole other thing. We don't need to get into.
This is why I don't mix dairy with alcohol.
Yeah, I shouldn't eat dairy at all.
No dairy.
No, I really should not. If Kindwin's locked in, she'll say. She probably not, but she like reprimands me whenever I go for the cheese.
Well, yeah, but you share a bed. Of course she's gonna reprimand you if you eat dairy.
Room.
Okay.
That was a win.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a total win.
Oh, speaking of wins, I'm gonna let you know what Blackheart has won.
Oh. Good segue, Steve.
Jesus.
Third person Steve's here.
What did we do?
Real quick, while she's looking that up, does anybody have any real estate questions? We don't need to get into that, but there is a lot going on.
So Blackheart, the original Blackheart, won the 2019 San Francisco World Spirits Competition, came in silver in the coffee liqueur category. 2020 San Diego Spirits Festival came in gold in the coffee liqueur festival. And Sunset 2020 International Spirits Competition, best in class in the coffee liqueur category. Double gold, rating of 95.
Fuck yeah.
I've never seen a rating on any other coffee liqueur. So I think you should probably throw out everything that isn't this.
Yeah, just fucking chuck it.
Yeah. And not to like cross the streams too much. So I purposely didn't do that, but I really, really like coffee liqueur mixed with mezcal.
Really?
Yes.
Will we have mezcal? Should we try it?
No.
That sounds weird to me.
No. Okay, so what I was fucking with for a little while, and it's still dairy, so you can't do a lot of it, but it's coffee liqueur, mezcal, rum chata, that horchata liqueur, and like a little bit of ancho reyes, which is spicy. And then it tastes like a horchata latte with like a little...
When do you have time to do all this?
I don't have children.
Oh, see, I do have children.
Do it.
That's the difference. Have children?
No. Dana's going to make the cocktail, not have children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
You're making the rounds back again? You're kind of sticking with number 3 and pretending?
3's rolling. I like 3. I'm going to eat the cherry too.
So, do you have like any measure of OCD when you eat different types of food on one plate?
I don't, but I live with someone who does very, very systematically. So, is their system that they eat their favorite thing first, or they leave their favorite thing last? He eats his favorite thing first. That's so wild to me. Yeah, he eats it first, and then nothing can touch. I don't like anything. You don't like things touching? I don't like things touching. I just turn everything into a goulash. That's what my brother does. Yeah. Just a slop plate. That's what I do. I always want my favorite thing last. I never want to eat it first. Because then it's like, then there's... Well, I think, but he's a teenager, so I think he's hoping that he'll get away with not eating the rest of it. Yeah. No, I like load up the plate with boring shit. And I have to eat all that first to earn whatever is delicious. Yeah, no, that's mature. That's frontal lobe. No, that's it's an eating disorder. Okay, it's a mature eating disorder. Yeah, I'm on the other side of things where it's just, if it's on my plate, I just eat it. It's going in. I eat it fast. Yeah. All right. But I'm working on that. Yeah, I'm here for you. Thank you. Number 3. You want to talk about any real estate stuff? I don't know if there are any questions. I can't read that. As of now, there are no questions about real estate, but that doesn't mean that you can't just talk about stuff. Sure. Yeah. Anything that you learned since the last time we talked? Well, it's been 2 weeks since our last drinky drink, and I think it's normalizing a bit. Who are we waving to? A bunch of people putting little waves. Hey, Rob. Hi, Rob. Hi, Keith. Oh, yeah. You missed all of
You missed all the booze talk.
I think it's normalized a little bit, which I think it's fascinating. A couple of years ago, remember when the interest rate went to 5% a couple of years ago?
Yeah, people started freaking out about actually writing that in the contract.
Exactly. It was a freak out, and then it normalized. And I think what's happening now is like it hit 5 and everyone freaked, and then it normalized, and then it hit 6, and now it's around 7.
Mm-hmm.
But after 2 or 3 weeks of it kind of settling in, it's like
people adjust.
I still need to buy a house, or sell a house. So, and we've been productive.
Yeah.
The team's been very productive, which I think is great, obviously, but I think it's fascinating because it feels like, everyone's going to go away when the interest rate goes up as high, and that hasn't been the case. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I'm kind of sick of it. I'd like it to come back down now, please. Please.
Any minute now.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
Did I learn anything this week?
I mean, you had to learn something. Did you
I'm sure.
Did you kick anyone in the face this week?
Yeah, for sure. Every week.
Mm-hmm. But they're all expecting it, though.
No. I mean, they're expecting it to some extent, but the whole game is like, you do it when they're not
sneak
expecting
attack.
it. Yeah, it's a sneak attack.
I have not kicked anyone in the face this week. I've wanted to kick some people in the face this week.
Teach you.
I think I pulled
something.
A bunch of things.
A couple of different.
What happened to Steve? We don't want to talk
aggressive.
about that. Yeah.
Got into a car accident.
Yeah.
I don't know what I learned.
Yeah.
I mean, I posted about this, but I have to renew my license. Ugh. So I'm going through. So when you...
That's like my version of fucking hell.
If there's anybody on here watching who's not also a realtor.
Oh my God.
You have to renew your license every 4 years. And you have to do continuing education that's like 45 hours of...
It sucks so bad.
It's pretty mind-numbing. And they time it, so like
you can't just go to the end.
You can't just do it. You have to clock it. But there's like an environmental hazard section, and they're talking about meth houses. And there was a section that it sounded like it was written by Big Meth. It was just talking about how easy it is to make meth and how profitable it is to make meth. And these are the ingredients you use. And you can pick them up. No, I'll send you a screenshot. It was like the ingredients to make meth are readily available at any grocery store, gas station, this, that. It's an easy mom and pop type business that can be highly profitable. I swear to God.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. But yeah, sponsored by Big Meth.
Yeah, because there was no thing at the end that was like, also it's bad. It was only pro-meth.
I think that's inferred.
And I swear to God, the subtext of the thing was like, so easy, even a realtor could do it.
Come on.
That's what it said!
That's insane. That's impossible.
That's how Ian made his millions, is making mom and pop meth.
Which Ian? Oh.
Which Ian?
The one that just logged in. He didn't, actually.
No, that's not true.
Oh, he said that's how I made my millions.
I
thought you were just making that up. I'm like, that's not cool.
Said so.
That's not cool to say that about him.
I'm not going to accuse anybody of meth cookery. But I feel like it was thousands.
I will say this about Ian, and some of you know him. I'm not going to use his last name. But...
Except that we use his first name and his last name is there for everybody to see.
Yeah. If he did make meth,
it would be
the fucking best
chef's
meth.
kiss meth.
Ian would cook up some fucking supreme meth.
Oh my God. Sure. And not to talk shit or anything, but whose meth would be better? Sophie's.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is talking shit. That's starting a fight at home.
I gotta take the ladies' side.
I wouldn't say it would be better.
Sophie's
I don't think Sophie's meth would be better. I think it would be different.
It would be different.
Yeah.
That would be meth for ladies.
Yeah, lady meth.
Yeah. You want to talk about anything besides meth?
I can dig it. So that's what we're talking about tonight.
So the rates have driven us.
I'm all prepared to talk about real estate. We're talking about
We can talk about you're in control of this.
I'm not in control. I'm trying.
This is your account. You're really lingering on that empty third glass. Should I make you another one of those?
No, I just want the straight stuff.
Straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just drink it straight. When you drink coffee in the morning, do you put anything in it?
Usually no. It depends a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you about your coffee routine.
Yeah, I've got a thing.
My morning coffee routine, we either do a French press or a little like the Italian mocha, the little stovetop buddies. So if I'm making espresso on the stovetop, you gotta put something in it. It's too strong.
Too strong. Yeah.
Too strong, too thick. So that I'll usually put like a little bit of hot water and a little bit of almond milk. And I've been putting a whole shit ton of cardamom in it. Do that.
Cardamom?
Cardamom.
Cardamom. Fuck, she's talking about.
And a little bit of salt.
What is cardamom?
It's a spice. It's a warm spice. Like in the family of cinnamon.
How do you have time for any of this?
Time. You just go like this. You make the thing. Oh, you should see me making this shit. It's just like frantic. It's not a time question. It's a little sprinkle.
Okay.
So either that or a French press, and then I drink it black. And then sometimes, as a little treat on the weekend, maybe put a little bit of dairy creamer.
Wow. You're really busting loose on the weekends.
That's my treat.
Holy shit.
What's your coffee?
Well, mine used to be something, but now I'm just pedestrian on every level.
Oh, Blackheart is all made by hand French press coffee. See?
I didn't know that. So Dana, if there's an answer to this, let us know. But like, what coffee?
Oh yeah, I know that it's, I read what I was supposed to read, Dana. It's a dark French roast.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's kosher to even talk about like where the beans come from.
Yeah,
or like do they roast their own beans or I don't know.
I had a moment a long time ago where I used to, when I first started drinking coffee, I would put a shit ton of sweetener in it.
Your daughter's here. Be careful.
Hi Lulu. It's late there, Lou.
It's
anyway, I used to put a shit ton of sweetener. Like I would basically kill.
You're doing like Coffee Mate?
Yeah. But I would do like a lot of sugar. I would do like vanilla coffee, like anything to kill the coffee taste, basically. Like I could drink coffee, but I just wanted it to be like a dessert.
Okay.
And then a long time ago, we were in Kauai.
Oh, the Kauai.
And we did the whole Kauai coffee tour.
Yeah.
Of the grounds, and we did all the tastings and saw the beans, and I like vowed that was the day that I would drink coffee black from there on out.
Black coffee is.
And that's it. That's all I do now is drink black coffee. Yeah.
But if you get like a shitty coffee.
Well, you don't.
You got
Yeah. I mean, you try not to.
Somebody offers you something and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
You can't be rude.
You can be. I've made yeah. So no, I try and drink pretty good coffee, and I drink it black.
There you go.
And I like it, and I'm proud to say that
you
I was
drip
like,
man? How do you make it?
Well, now I'm getting into Nespresso and just being easy, but yeah, drip. I have a French press as well, but I was doing like 6 cups a day or more.
Oh my god.
It was. You remember? I mean, it was bad.
You're just like excreting coffee.
Oh yeah. No, it was like bad. And then a couple, maybe before the pandemic, I was like, okay, I'm no longer drinking caffeinated anything after 12 p.m.
Okay, question.
So I stopped
if you're drinking like 6 cups of coffee a day, were you also drinking other drinks that are caffeinated, like a Diet Coke or something?
Well, I killed Diet Coke about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I was bad.
What about you don't drink tea?
No, Keinman's a tea drinker.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, nothing after noon. And then now I've weaned myself all the way down to 1 cup of coffee a day.
That's actually really impressive.
That's generally the deal, is I wake up in the morning, make a cup, get it done.
Danny can attest that I make a pot of coffee in the morning, I make whatever I make in the morning, and I 90% of the time, 95% of the time, don't finish the coffee that I've made.
The pot?
No, like my cup.
Oh, really?
I don't finish the cup.
Whoa.
So there's just like cups left around with a little bit of coffee in it.
Interesting.
Because I just run out of time.
Yeah.
And then I can never
finished
keep
mine.
track of a travel mug,
Yeah.
and so I just have to abandon it.
Yeah.
So because I don't finish the morning coffee, then I need an afternoon coffee.
Oh.
But I was trying to plan for today, and so I only had like half a cup of coffee in the morning because I knew that I was going to consume all of this.
So like around
now.
3 o'clock, you go, I need a boost?
Yeah. I'm trying to now scale it back to like right after lunch, so that it's like something to close out lunch, and then it's not too late in the day that it will fuck up my sleep.
Mm-hmm. You
But
should
that
have seen.
doesn't necessarily happen.
So Kindman's got a routine in the morning where she just drinks a cup of tea, and she's got it nailed. Like she's.
That's all. That's it.
That's it. But she's a creature of habit. Like I know when she's gonna drink it. I know exactly where she sits. I know like she does her crossword puzzle. Like she's got a whole thing that she does. What do we have here? Oh, he's out. So
Your daughter also wants to know
is Lulu in
our
there?
thoughts on pumpkin spice lattes. I feel like she's trying to bait shit talking. What's your thought on pumpkin spice lattes?
I mean,
Have you ever had one?
Sure, I've had one. Yeah, they're good. I mean, that's a seasonal thing, and I'll go have one.
Have you had one?
Yeah.
You've had one this season?
No, not yet.
Okay, like
Not
when it happens,
2022.
are you like, I gotta go get me one?
I don't have to go get me one, but if I'm at Starbucks and I see that
If you happen to be there, you're like...
Oh, they have the
I
ad
love
right
it.
there when you're about to order. It's right in
But
your
how
fucking
strong
face.
am I?
Not strong. You know that. I
guess I'll
succumb.
take the fucking pumpkin.
Yeah, I'll fucking have the pumpkin
Put a little
latte.
whipped cream on
I
it.
guess the question is, Lulu, what do you think about the pumpkin latte?
Yeah, who is still drinking like a Starbucks PSL?
Piece of shit latte?
Pumpkin spice latte.
You can't say PSL. That's
What everybody calls it.
Well, they're a bunch of ding-dongs. And you sounded like a ding-dong when you said it.
I mean, that's what people call it.
PSL.
Fucking thing.
Oh my god, everything's a fucking acronym nowadays.
My brother's texting me.
Yeah, I don't mind them, but I don't go out of my way. Lulu, what about you? You haven't answered the question, woman.
No. I feel like she's emphatically anti-PSL.
So anyway,
like, as a statement.
So just real quick today, so like Kindman's got her shtick down in the morning and you don't really fuck with it.
Yeah.
But she was leaving for the desert and I felt a lot of pressure to like get a bunch done before she left. So I took Silas to school and then I came home and she was still sitting in her position, drinking her tea, playing her crossword puzzle. And
New York Times crossword?
Yeah, she does the New York Times and then she does Wordle and she does Hurdle and she does...
So that's what my brother
and-
was just texting me about. He sent his Wordle and his Hurdle, and he will only send a Hurdle if he gets it in one. If he doesn't get it in one, he doesn't send it.
Kindman's really good at Frame.
I don't know what that is.
It's a movie one. She's like fucking crazy. Like,
I would have fucking
Savant.
owned that.
Go up against her. Yeah, go up against her.
Oh, I'm gonna play her.
But anyway, I had the audacity today. I came in, I dropped Silas off, came in, and I was like all pumped up. And I'm like, okay, like, here's what I'm gonna need, here's what we're gonna do, and I get it done. She literally, you know that look that Kindman gives every once in a while?
Oh yeah, the look that crushes my soul.
She
I'm
just
like,
goes,
I don't know what
she was-
I did wrong, but I
like
did
she was
something
sitting there
wrong.
and she just goes, and like looked at me and she was like,
So scary.
I haven't finished my tea yet. And I was like, I just retreated to the other room.
You just went back into your shell.
But she's right, you know?
Yeah, you don't fuck with that.
All in
Leave
time.
her alone until her tea is done.
Yeah. I had an experience.
Respect people's
Yeah,
boundaries.
I don't want to talk about poop. I was going to have a...
No. I don't care if we're drinking coffee. We're not talking BMs.
Okay.
PSL, sure. No BM.
Okay.
We're not at that point.
Okay. What else? We got to be winding down.
I feel like we are winding down.
Yeah.
Nobody has any like specific questions.
I know, there's
about
usually a
what's
lot of
going on?
questions. What's up, Tyler Strickland?
Do you want to? Have we ever talked about like? Okay, so now that people have been in this phase of a little bit of stress.
Are we kicking over to real estate now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about real estate.
Okay.
Now that people have been in a phase of a little bit of stress, I feel like whenever that happens, there's a new crop of people who go back to the master plan of, I'm going to buy a lot of land in LA and I'm just going to build my own fucking house.
Yeah. How often does that work?
Well, basically never. But I bring it up because this is a call that I got today, which was
Every
I
day.
got that call today,
Sure, yeah.
and it was like, I'm not gonna say it was combative, but it was.
Oh, Allie.
It wasn't combative. It wasn't combative, but it was.
Would the person on the other phone say that it wasn't combative?
I was not combative. I was not combative.
Okay.
I would say that there was, on the other end, a willful refusal to acknowledge reality.
Right.
Not combative, just like, but this is what I would like to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I respect that. I think that this is a personal decision that you need to continue to research. All I can do is let you know what I know and what I think.
And the experiences we've had.
Yeah, and this is how I've seen this play out, and I wish you the best.
Mm-hmm. And if you want my help, I can help you.
I'm there to help if
Yeah.
you want the help.
Yeah.
If you don't want the help, I wish you the best.
Yeah. I mean, one of the situations here in LA is that there isn't a lot of land available, and the ones that are available are hillside and they're vertical, and that takes an incredibly savvy builder who's done this many, 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 many times, understands the pitfalls and how much money it's going to take and how you're going to get wrapped up in the city and the caissons, and it's just, people are like, oh, well, if it's $1.5 million to buy a house, I can buy a piece of land for $300,000, and then I can put a prefab on it for another quarter.
It's
You're
always
like,
prefab.
yeah, it's always like the math is like, oh, and then I basically get what I want for half the price or less.
But you don't get what you want.
It doesn't work.
And
Yeah. I mean, it could, but
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm feeling a little bit drunk.
You're drunk now.
I'm like trying
You
to
have 2 cocktails left.
wait. I have to drink, but I don't like 1 and 2.
You don't like them at all?
I mean, I like them enough, but I've got straight, which is my stuff.
Okay, so keep drinking the straight.
You want me to get drunk?
No,
This is the
I
thing.
don't care.
You care. We've had this conversation.
I mean, bye, Lulu.
Lulu out?
Yeah.
All right. See you, kid.
Look, I don't want to shit on anybody's dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta think realistically in a town that is competitive. Like, LA is competitive about everything.
Super competitive.
Very competitive about real estate. So if you're just a person who's looking to maybe buy their first house, you gotta think, maybe, if there's any land left that investors haven't taken yet,
Yeah, there's a
maybe
reason.
it's because it's not great.
There's a reason.
Maybe it's because it's like a money trap.
Mm-hmm. Or you have to build a road for the fire trucks.
Right.
Or,
A money /
just-
time
yeah.
trap, and time is money. If
It's
you have to
intense.
pay rent to be in a place for 2 years to figure out putting your prefab house on an impossible lot,
Yeah,
this isn't a great
it's difficult.
financial decision, and you're gonna be stressed to shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I've had this conversation many, many, many times.
Yeah.
It's the
I think we all have
Zillow buyers right now who
Yes.
are all like trying to steal something.
Right. But there's no theft.
So, can I shift? Can I pivot?
Shift, please.
I'm a little into drunk town a little tiny bit.
Okay.
So this week in having a 15-year-old boy,
Okay.
he'll be 16 in a minute, but for now he's 15.
January?
I'm holding on. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The middle one, now that I'm a little
Yeah.
drunk,
Yeah.
I'm getting a little Fruit Loop.
A Fruit
A little
Loop.
Fruit Loopy. Because of the
Oh wait,
the
wait.
orange-
Fruit Loopy,
Fruit Loop.
not the cereal.
It tastes a little like Fruit Loops. Taste the middle one. That one.
That one.
Because it's
I
breakfast.
can smell. It smells like Fruit Loops.
It turned into Fruit Loops.
Yeah. I mean, I got. Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? It's Fruit Loops.
It's fucking Fruit Loops.
How did that happen?
I didn't have a name for any of these. That's a goddamn Fruit Loop.
I mean, it's spot on Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
So this week in Silastown, he says he's been pretty mellow, and then it just happened. That thing that happens that all parents know about. So there were a couple different events where I went to buy him shoes at Foot Locker. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a guy there. It was like getting close to closing time. There was like a guy in his early 30s, very cool, really helpful. And he said, I think the 11s are probably a little bit big for him. I'll go back and find the 10.5s. And I said, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. And he walked away. And Silas looked at me and he said, do not call him bro.
Oh.
No. He literally was like, you're 50 years old and it's not cool. He was like, Dad, it's not cool to call someone younger than you, bro. Like, you're...
Do you know whose fault this is?
Mine?
No. I say with only love in my heart.
Uh-huh.
This is Ryan's fault. Because Ryan calls everybody bro.
Well, I've called everyone bro since like forever.
But I'm calling people bro now, and I don't call people bro.
Okay.
But it's because it's
no, but it's not the Ryan effect. I've been saying bro. He's more. Well, here. Okay, so the next story is, so he says he gets mad at me at Foot Locker. I maybe said some regrettable things to him.
Oh, what did you just
Regrettable.
Regrettable.
No, incredible. I said regrettable things to him when he called me bold. So then he confronted me a couple of days ago about Alice's Instagram account.
Okay, backstory.
This is a fact, by the way.
If you don't follow Alice in Clarkland,
yeah, you're missing out.
His cat is a plus size model.
She's proud.
She's a proud, sassy woman.
Body
She's
positive.
a big gal.
Yeah, and she's like,
and she's got it going on, and she knows it.
No shame.
Looking right into the camera.
So he says to me, okay, Dad, we need to talk about the Alice Instagram account. And I was like, oh, okay.
He's embarrassed by this?
Horrifying. So he goes,
oh, that's the greatest response.
He goes, are you kidding me right now? And I go, what do you mean? He was like, you post pictures of our cat and then you voice for her. Like, you write.
That's what people do.
He was like, this is what he said. If someone finds out that you're my dad and then links it to me, and he goes like this, he goes, it's over. That's what he said. It's over.
My high school career is done.
So then, what was the third one? There was a music. Oh, no. Today was fucking awesome. So I was driving him to school, and what are you seeing? What are you seeing?
I don't. It's people, but I don't.
Making a Fruit Loop.
Oh, yeah, Dana's going to make a Fruit Loop cocktail.
Oh, it's so good, Dana. So anyway, so check this out. So this is number 3. This is the trifecta. So he hits me hard with the don't say bro. Alice in Clarkland is fucking mortifying, and it's over. And then today we're driving to school. We just right down at the bottom of the street. We're waiting at the light, and he sees his buddy on a bicycle.
Okay.
Which we see him. Yeah, we see him all the time. And he goes, oh, there's so and so, and I go da. And I noticed they didn't really acknowledge each other. Like, the kid could see Silas through the window.
The kid started following Alice in Clarkland.
Literally, he goes. They kind of did one of these. They kind of did like I saw it go down, and I go, that's interesting. And he goes, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I mean, it's your buddy. You guys are both going to school, but you didn't really acknowledge each other. And he goes, well, we kind of did. And I go, yeah, not really. And he goes, Dad.
That's what it's.
He goes, no. He goes, Dad, do we need, do I need to tell you? And I go,
apparently.
I go, yeah, what's up? And he goes, well, I mean, you're here.
What?
He and his friend couldn't acknowledge each other.
Because there's an adult?
Because I was driving the car. Like,
what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
I'm an abomination. I am the fucking... It's hilarious.
Is it any elder is an abomination, or is it like specifically
I don't
parents?
know, but the other day, just to piss him off, this doesn't, I mean, this kind of shit doesn't help at all, because he's into legit hip hop and the whole thing, whatever. And I had a Kelly Clarkson song queued up.
Why?
Just to fuck with him, because, so we pulled up to school.
Is it the one? The one
Oh yeah,
song?
it's the one. No, full on. And it's, and like, as we're like coming around the corner and parking where all of his friends can hear.
Yeah.
Since you've been gone.
Yeah.
At stun volume. So I'm not doing anything.
Were you also singing along and being like, just you're like lip syncing?
I wasn't lip syncing.
No, you were singing at the top of the lungs.
I was going pretty
From
hard.
Justin to Kelly!
I mean, I even maybe put a hand up.
Oh, no.
But if you're going to go down that road.
Did you transition straight into Behind These Hazel Eyes?
No.
Oh.
I could have.
Next time.
That's next time.
That's a missed opportunity. That's what that is.
All right, please ask questions. I'm done with the talking.
By the way, you don't have to ask real estate questions. If everybody's tired of real estate and you just want to ask personal questions, we don't give a shit.
No. I can see that people are there.
Who's Alan the broker? Who's that? Huh?
Not sure.
What? I basically was told after watching this that I need to get my eyes checked.
And you do.
I do.
And you do.
I know,
Yeah.
but I feel I just went. And do you ever doubt your own, like...
100%. Oh my God, every time I go, did I do that, bro? Did I fucking...
Or like,
they're like,
you
one
go,
or two. 2 or 3. I'm like... Ah.
Anytime I go to any doctor, I'm like, did I lie?
Yeah,
Did
no,
I
I
just
not
lie?
totally. You remember that feeling in like grade school when you were accused of something you didn't do, but you
And
looked
you're like,
guilty?
I guess I did.
Yeah.
That feeling extends
Oh my
to
God, all
a
the
cop
way
is
through.
following you and you're like, fuck, I broke the law.
100%.
What did I do?
Wait, I have a funny story. So when Kyman and I first got together a long time ago, anytime there was a cop in the near area, I would like fucking shit. I would be like paralysis. Oh my God, freak out. And she was always like, wow, that's interesting. Like, you're not really doing anything illegal. Like, why is that? So she finally said to me, this is the greatest fucking thing ever. We were like 25 years old. She goes, let's say the worst case scenario happens. And I go, okay. And she was like, let's say you go to jail.
No adult is cool with a 15-year-old.
That's...
No, bro. Call the next
Dana
salesperson
knows.
boss instead of bro.
Okay. What's up, boss? Yeah, I get that. I can dig that.
Yeah, because it's not talking down, it's talking up.
I say sir a lot. I say, how are you, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're against me too?
No.
You and Silas?
No, yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
God damn.
Everyone's against
Do
me.
you think Silas wants me on
I should
his
do like a
team?
Rodney Dangerfield thing.
Silas has never looked at me like I was a reasonable human.
No, he fucking thinks you're the coolest person ever. What were we just talking about?
Cops.
Oh yeah. So this is great. So after years and years and years of watching me shit my pants every time there's a police officer within a mile, she goes, look, worst case scenario. And I go, and she goes, let's say you go to jail.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. She goes, you could call me. You don't have to call your mom.
Oh.
And I go, oh, and like the weight of the world.
So now you're just breaking laws.
Yeah, it's like, woo! I actually passed inadvertently.
You just sped past a cop like this?
No, the other day on the 210, heading, I guess that's west, but it felt north. I 100% like had the cruise control set at 85.
And just took a little nap.
No, well, I didn't take a nap. But it was an autopilot, but literally I went right by a cop. Like just
That's
right
a
by him.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah, but he was cool. I was out in the middle of nowhere. What are you gonna do?
Absolute nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we should wrap it up.
What is Dana saying?
No adult is cool with a 15-year-old.
But what's the next part?
Saying sir makes you sound
Oh,
old.
sir is old.
Yeah, don't say sir. Yeah.
I feel like it's respectful. No?
It's respectful, but if you're... I'm
Okay.
going to presume that in these situations you may be older than the people you're talking
Yeah,
to.
I am.
So if you say sir...
Is that
you're
because I'm
being
older than everybody?
condescending.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
That I'm older
if
than
you're in a New
everyone?
Balance store, you're probably older than the person working in the fucking New Balance store. Let's just be...
The fact that I'm in a New Balance store. Hi, is this... Can I get the one with the widest
You
toe
know
box,
what?
please? Seriously, that's my fucking
Look, I
prerequisite
have
for
fucking
shoes now.
orthopedic problems.
I have plantar fasciitis,
Let's go wide, sir.
double wide with
Double wide, sir.
I ordered Hoka's.
Which one?
I don't know. Remember you were looking
I
at
know,
it?
that's why I'm asking.
I don't
which
know.
one. You
They're
don't
all
know.
ugly, but I'm excited to get them.
They're supposed to be really good. I'm aesthetically
Kyman and I both ordered them.
concerned.
Oh, they're gonna be ugly as fuck. They're like Seinfeld. I'm gonna wear black jeans with them.
Like very high-waisted.
Very high-waisted. We're gonna wrap this up. Laurel Canyon Spirits.
Yeah, go to laurelcanyonspirits.com. They also, where do they carry this? They carry this at K&L, a bunch of other places. But
Yeah.
if you just go
Just
directly
go direct.
to their website,
They're awesome.
go to their website.
There's just nothing like this.
Yeah. And if you wait, Dana, like a day, then the Fruit Loop cocktail will be up on
Yeah. We should put it up on Clark Living.
every time. Burp right in my face. No, Jesus Christ.
That's a Fruit Loop burp. That's not as bad. It's not as bad as what I usually do. Is that bad? I'm sorry.
It's never good.
I'm sorry. All right. Love everybody.
Okay. Thanks.
Can you stand up and do the awkward thing now?
Yeah, I'll push
I
the button.
hate doing
You don't
it.
like doing it?
No.
Okay. Oh. Bye.
You don't even know where it is.